Welcome to another test from the Practice Test Geeks. In this video we are going to test ServSafe Food Handler Practice Test. For answers and explanations, check the description below and our website for more tests. Question 1. Which of the following would not be considered part of good hygiene in food handling? A. Using a paper towel to open the bathroom door after washing your hands. B. Using hand sanitizer when you can't wash your hands. C. Using soap to lather your arms and hands. D. Drying your hands with a paper towel after washing them. Question 2. The most dangerous temperature zone for storing prepared food is blank. A. 32 degrees F to 100 degrees F. B. 41 degrees F to 135 degrees F. C. Above freezing. D. Above 50 degrees F. Question 3. Olivia notices a small box of frozen chicken breasts on the counter that have been left out of the freezer and have begun to thaw. Which action should she take? A. Stick them back in the freezer. B. Cook them to a temperature over 135. C. Tell the manager. D. Leave them as someone may have left them out to thaw. Question 4. A customer orders his steak rare. What would be an appropriate cook temperature? A. 160. B. 125. C. 135. D. 180. Question 5. Which of the following is not true of hand washing? A. Hand scrubbing should take place for at least 10 to 15 seconds. B. Using either a hand dryer or paper towel to dry hands is acceptable. C. Antibacterial soap must be used to wash hands. D. Hot water should be used to wash hands. Question 6. Mike cut his finger at work 2 days ago and now it is oozing and infected. What should he do? A. Tell a manager about the finger and not work in direct contact with food. B. Go the urgent care center immediately. C. Place a band-aid, antibacterial ointment, and finger cot over his affected finger. D. Place a band-aid, finger cot, and glove over his affected finger/hand. Question 7. Which two labels should be on every package of stored food? A. Potential allergies and expiration, use by date. B. Name of the food and expiration, use by date. C. Ingredients and expiration, use by date. D. Name of food and potential allergies. Question 8. Although all food is in danger of becoming spoiled, which is not considered a high-risk food for bacterial contamination? A. Melon. B. Eggs. C. Uncooked chicken. D. Bread. Question 9. When should the food handler change his gloves? A. After handling ready-to-eat foods. B. As long as they are washed regularly, the same gloves can be used the entire shift. C. When they are dirty. D. Every hour. Question 10. Which list represents proper sanitation for a surface? A. Clean the surface, rinse the surface, sanitize the surface, dry the surface with a towel. B. Clean the surface, rinse the surface, sanitize the surface, allow the surface to air dry. C. Sanitize the surface, clean the surface, Rinse the surface, dry the surface with a towel. D. Clean the surface, sanitize the surface, rinse the surface, allow the surface to air dry. Question 11. A soup bowl is washed but not rinsed properly, and there is still some soap on the bowl's surface when soup is served to the next guest. Which type of food contamination would this be considered? A. Biological. B. Chemical. C. Physical. D. Sanitation. Question 12. At minimum, how long should the entire hand-washing process take? A. 15 seconds. B. 20 seconds. C. 60 seconds. D. 45 seconds. Question 13. Which of the following items is appropriate to wear when preparing food? A. A medical alert bracelet on the wrist. B. Artificial nails. C. Fingernail polish on trimmed and filed nails. D. A plain wedding band on the finger. Question 14. Kendall is thirsty and wants to keep her beverage nearby. How and where can she store it? A. Under no circumstances are personal drinks allowed in a food preparation area. B. The drink must be in a covered container with a straw and stored in a non-food prep area. C. The drink must be labeled and stored in a designated space in the food prep area. D. As long as the drink is properly covered and labeled, it may be kept in any location that is convenient. Question 15. At minimum, how often should a thermometer be checked for accuracy? A. After each use. B. Once per shift. C. Once per week. D. Once per day. Question 16. Which of the following is not considered to be a toxic metal when used in food preparation? A. Brass. B. Copper. C. Tin. D. Stainless steel. Question 17. Cutting boards used for food preparation should be made of blank. A. Any wood, as long as it can be washed. B. Soft wood. C. Hardwood or heavy-duty plastic. D. Wood or rubber. Question 18. Which of the following could cause cross-contamination when preparing food? A. Using the same cutting board for different parts of chicken. B. Using the same cutting board for preparing raw chicken and lettuce. C. Using the same cutting board for two different varieties of gluten-free bread. D. Using the same cutting board for dicing tomatoes and peppers. Question 19. What is the major source of bacteria in food? A. Food storage. B. Humans. C. Transportation of food. D. Food packaging. Question 20. Which of these is not considered a PHF, potentially hazardous food? A. Chicken. B. Eggs. C. Bread. D. Cheese. Question 21. You can kill most bacteria in food by blank. A. Refrigerating. B. Drying. C. Freezing. D. None of these. Question 22. The least likely of these foods to transport bacteria would be blank. A. A cold bologna sandwich. B. A glass of water. C. An open-faced hot turkey sandwich with gravy. D. A glass of milk. Question 23. You went to a friend's picnic and contracted salmonella from some foods you ate there. What must you do? A. Stay out of work at your restaurant job for 4 days. B. Tell the manager at your restaurant job before returning to work. C. Report it to health officials. D. Refrain from eating the type of food that was contaminated. Question 24. Which of the following would be considered a violation of food service safety practices? A. Providing customers with individual servings of butter. B. Pouring multiple cartons of milk into a large container for ease of service. C. Refrigerating reconstituted dry milk. D. Storing an ice cream scoop in a dipper well with running water. Question 25. The use of pasteurized eggs is required when preparing which of these dishes? A. Scrambled or fried eggs. B. Omelets. C. Caesar salad and hollandaise sauce. D. Boiled eggs, as in a chef's salad. Question 26. A food service inspector arrives unannounced at your facility while your manager is away and you are in charge. Which of the following would be an inappropriate response? A. Refuse an entry until your manager returns. B. Ask for the inspector's identification and credentials before allowing him entry. C. Walk with the inspector as he inspects the facility. D. Take notes as he points out problems. Question 27. Your facility wants to sell house-made, prepackaged items such as smoked salmon and cured meats. What must you first obtain? A. An OSHA Occupational Safety and Health Administration Exception Amendment. B. ServSafe Food Safety Certification. C. FDA Food and Drug Administration Approval. D. A variance. Question 28. You are cleaning a pan that contains baked-on lasagna. What is the best choice for the job? A. Use an abrasive cleaner. B. Use a delamer. C. Use a degreaser. D. Soak it in water that is 171 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. Question 29. Karen takes coleslaw out of the refrigerator at noon to serve at a picnic wedding. Besides labeling the food with the time it was removed, what other precaution must be taken to ensure food safety? A. Make sure the food is covered while it is sitting at room temperature. B. Place the food in an insulated container. C. Make provisions to keep the food at 41 degrees or below. D. Ensure that the temperature of the food is measured at least every 4 hours. Question 30. A restaurant offers 6 types of dressings at their self-serve station. How many ladles must they have? A. 8. B. 4. C. 1. D. 6. For answers and explanations, check the description below and our website for more tests.